Y'all come on in, baby. Come on in. I'm waiting for everybody to come on in. 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 Y'all keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come in. Y'all know when I go live. Y'all know I'm gonna go live. Keep on coming in. Keep coming in. Keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come on in. That's right. Keep on coming in. Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in. Come on
There's no budget here at the Boom Boom Room. See, we have no glam squad here. There's no hairstylist, no nail technician, no makeup artist, just you. This is a do-it-yourself type of gig over here, sweetie. So guess what? This will separate the little girl from the women. Now let's get to it.
Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in. Y'all come on in, baby.
No. There we go. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to Wednesday night, and it's time to get our dish, and it's our point of view Wednesday. Hey, Neil.
Hello, how's it going?
Good. What's going on, Trent?
Not much. What's going on?
Oh, child, I'm here in the land of the living.
I know that's right.
Child, it's time to get our dish. Dominique is not here with us tonight, you guys. She is in Las Vegas judging Mr. Gay America. And so shout out to Dominique and Simba R. Hall and all the Mr. Gay Americas in Vegas getting a judge. It's 18 fabulous male entertainers vying for the title of Mr. Gay America. And it is tonight and tomorrow night is final night. Mm-hmm. So Dominique will be back next week. Hey, Jess, my sister Jasmine Masters is on here. I see Diamond and
shout out to
Jasmine here. Shout out to them, Kenya. I think, my sister Loretta Armani Mac. We're going to have Loretta on here one day because, she a CNN watcher. We're going to have her come on here and do some
commentary.
Talking with Neil and Dominique about this politics stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because, she like all that kind of stuff. She like Tasha Long. She watch CNN all day. And all that kind of stuff. And that's where I get all my politics tea from her and Tasha. So I know something to talk about at least when I come in here on the show. I'm very trend about the situation.
I'm telling you, I don't watch it like that.
I'm very trend about the situation, child. I know what I want to do. Shout out to Lakia Mundell, the newly crowned Miss Showgirl. Is it Showgirl Supreme, Lakia? Did I get it right? My girl from P-Town, Provincetown,
Mm-hmm.
Pennsylvania. So, we're gonna jump right in it. It's hot topic time, child. We get out just if y'all wanna if you haven't though, I need y'all to go and subscribe to Chevelle Brooks 75 on YouTube and go and like our page on Facebook. Our point of view page on Facebook. It's time for hot topics. We're gonna dive right in it. Our guest tonight is gonna be Giselle Lord. She's gonna come in a little later to on the podcast. So she'll be joining us. But it's hot topics time, child. Beyonce taking y'all money.
Again. Yet again.
Beyonce is yet taking y'all coins yet
Yet
again.
again.
Baby, listen.
Because how much was that movie?
What they say is $30.
It ain't never cost us $30 for a movie ticket.
$30.
Well, I'm sure she's gonna be sold out all over the place.
Oh, I already know.
She probably already sold out.
She could have sold that to Netflix and let us watch that for free.
Hello, but we ain't gonna watch it for free. We pay that little
what with the
$9.99, whatever it is, a month. But she said no, man, y'all gonna give us 30. What y'all think she got off the end off that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Shout out to my Judge Montez. But everybody got their tickets. I didn't get no ticket because I'll be out of town at work as usual, and I know I won't have time to go to no movies because I'll be in California working. And when the show started at 9, you got to leave at 4. So I won't be able to go to the movies unless it starts at 10, and I won't be up. But I'll be on Fire Stick. I got that.
I got YouTube the same way I watched the concert for free. So
hey,
but shout out to bitches making money.
She making bukus of it. Her and Jay-Z own one of the rarest Rolls Royces, $28 million for this car. This is how they able to afford this type of stuff.
Wait, she did what?
They paid $28 million for a Rolls Royce. It's very rare.
You think they driving it?
Hell
no. Driving it for them?
Hell no, they ain't driving.
Can y'all see Beyonce driving down the street?
And cause a whole accident.
Because they say Mariah Carey is like the true meaning of the word diva. Like she is like a diva. I want to Beyonce like that.
She got to be. At that level, you have to be a diva. Because you got to have what you want, when you want it, and how you want it.
I think she's a diva, but I don't think because Mariah's come across kind of. Did y'all watch her show? It come across kind of like better, rightfully so though. But I don't think Beyonce like that. She from the South.
She's a bit more humble. I can say that because Mariah don't give me humble.
No. Hey, Coco. Yeah, she.
Where Coco at?
Coco at home. Coco's got she's going home to Detroit. So she had some things that she had to do, so she couldn't be here tonight. She had to take care of some business. She's going home. She hasn't been home in a very long time, so I really do hope that she have a good time and stuff like that. Her mom lives in Vegas now, so her mom won't be there, but her other friends and all that kind of stuff that she haven't seen in a long time will be there. Diamond, so y'all hook up and take a picture and all that kind of stuff and send us some stuff to talk about y'all and did cut up in Detroit while my daughter was there. But yeah, shout out to Beyonce, my H-Town girl. But in other news, this was hilarious to me. They made enough. I thought they only did it in one of them. I didn't know they pick them. So East Point, Georgia, where is that?
Like by the airport.
Yeah.
Oh, so they could just come in and get a little layover, huh?
Oh, I mean a lay in.
Lay in and lay out. The East Point Police Department would like to highlight the arrest of 5 suspects who believe that inappropriate, illicit activities should be conducted in one of our most popular parks. We will continue to highlight these arrests as we continue to conduct sting operations. Please say hello. That's what tickled me.
Please say hello. They wrong for that.
It was a please say hello for me to Trevor Brown, Malik, however you say that, Vincent Bell, James Davis, and Christopher Davis. They were charged with public indecency and loitering for prohibited behavior. Man, look here.
So so after it went viral and did all that kind of stuff, the East Point Police Department took it down because the police chief said, they don't want to make it seem like they're targeting a group of people.
Yeah, they are.
But I'm like, bitch, it's already viral now. It's all over the place.
Yeah, y'all done did it now.
They screenshot that day one.
Yes. People who never even heard of East Point, Georgia, trying to Google to see where the hell East Point is.
It's gonna be packed.
They better go to East Point.
Cars gonna be lined up. A girlfriend of mine was telling me about a park that's next door to her house that she didn't even know go down like that until she got on something called Snuffies.
Oh,
what is
I
that?
never heard of that until the other day, because my friend was like, they probably was on Snuffies app. So is that like a link up in public?
It may be.
Think so. My daughter Mitch was telling me about. She used to talk about Snuffies on when we be on Mondays. Is it Snuffies or Sniffies?
I don't know. I heard about it though.
The one say screenshot and looked up each person.
Why was I on their Facebook earlier trying to find each name? I sure was doing that.
But the one in that top corner, I kept saying that he looked like something. He looked at us. They said Sniffy. He had looked familiar to me, but when I think about it, he had looked like the guy that played Golden Brooks' husband on Girlfriends. That's what he looked like to me.
That might be him.
This is Atlanta.
This is Atlanta.
But that's why I'm like, I don't even get why people still do that in 2023. I remember years ago in Dallas, it used to be a park that people used to go to. And I had went to that park one time, and I was like, oh my goodness, they are really clowning in this park in Dallas.
What was they doing?
Look, Loretta said still be jumping in Dallas. Loretta said still go down. I remember I met my boyfriend in the park in Dallas. But let me say this. It was Juneteenth and everybody was out there and it was daytime and we was having a festival or something. Man, we weren't doing that. I ain't never been in the park.
When I went out there, it was definitely not daytime.
What were they doing though?
They was having sex. They was giving head. This is my like real novice days. So I was just watching like with my.
Don't they do that in Piedmont?
They used to.
They used to. It don't take the news one time to embarrass the shit out of somebody for people to stop doing it. Now, if you
that is embarrassing though. What if you like the choir director or something?
Well, it's definitely the choir director and the musical director out there. And the deacon
at East Point, it was like it was either a high-ranking police officer that got caught, not in East Point, but in Piedmont Park, maybe like a year or so ago.
And what if they just want to do something spontaneous and they get caught the time they do
it? Just that particular time.
That particular time. Damn.
You gotta do stuff spontaneous on private property, not no parks.
Have y'all ever got caught outside? Like I got caught outside before in a car in the park. And the police pulled down on me and I like to shit my pants. I was so fucking embarrassed because we were butt ass naked. I had a Crown Victoria, one of them long ones. And that police,
Crown Victoria.
It had so much room in the back seat. And we back there naked and shit. And they done shine light us. And then when they pull you out, they make you feel so bad. Like, man, you mean to tell me out in here? Two grown ass men in here naked. So that shit just made you feel like so embarrassed and shit. I stopped that shit. I don't fuck outside no more.
Well, good thing they ain't take you to jail and put you on social media.
They gave me a citation. I was embarrassed.
I remember when we was a long time ago, we used to go to the House of Pies to eat after the club. And it was I forgot who it was. It was two guys, but they used to park like the parking lot was real little, so it was a car like right in front of the building. You can know how you sit, and this is the window right here. You can see the car right there. Mm-hmm. So they in the car having. The police pull up on them, baby. Where's them out? We sitting in there watching them get taken to jail and everything. I was like, yeah, child, he wasn't doing it. Get a little head.
Spill it, Baxter.
And everybody was eating. Hey, Baxter.
Tell us who it was in that back seat. But that shit embarrassing, though. I never want to do that again.
Welcome in, Giselle.
My apologies for being late.
It doesn't change. Hey. It don't change the fact that you was late.
I know, right?
So don't apologize.
Greetings.
Y'all know my stuff is over here.
Mutation.
Lag a lean, honey. But Giselle, have you ever got did anything public?
Do you like
like sexually?
Sexually?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Are you boring like that?
Extremely. I mean, I think. Well, does having sex in a car consider public?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's very much public now.
Yeah, it ain't in the house.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, we all have had sex in a car, right? So yeah.
You ever got caught?
Yeah.
How many marks?
Yeah, I have.
Shout out to me.
Oh,
man.
you have, girl?
Yeah.
By who? The police?
I think it was by the police. They saw the car being parked, so they just put their high beams on, letting us know like whatever y'all doing, wrap it on up, like.
Yeah, no man.
Yes.
No, that's hot. I think I'm gonna go out tomorrow. Well, no, I gotta work this weekend. I'm gonna try it next week. If I don't show up next Wednesday, y'all know I was out Tuesday night.
Yeah, try it, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull my Neil.
I got banned out of.
When I do stuff like that, I do stuff in private establishments where,
yeah,
in clubs and rooms and stuff.
Oh, I don't see how you could do it in there. No, ooh.
In the club.
I know.
Well, I have done that before, but it was in the dressing room with the locked door.
Oh. I don't think I never had nobody in no club.
Oh, I have. It was one of the dances. I think I told y'all about that before. And it was at Splash, and it was one of the porn stars that came down.
Oh.
How was it?
His name was Black Thunder.
Oh, did you give him some of your lightning?
I mean, I was like Tanisha. The lightning may roar, the thunder might strike. What else she had said? One more time. Bitch, yes, ma'am. I put the girls out the dressing room, baby. This got to be taken care of right now, okay?
Oh my
Shout
God.
out to Nikki Diamond Simone and Kenya Black.
Shout out to Nikki and Kenya Black.
Child, we got some women representatives here, political representatives in Texas. And if I tell you, this young lady right here, Jasmine Crockett, had let the people have it up on the block when they was talking about Biden and his son and trying to hold Biden accountable for what his son has done and implicate him. So this is the video from that, and oh Lord. I prayed over the show tonight and I'm gonna let it go. So if I gotta come back, y'all keep it moving, okay?
All right now.
Have you ever heard them say "if" since we've been sitting here for I don't know how long?
Yes, I've been taking a tally.
Oh, okay. Can you show us? Can you show us what the tally is?
More than 35 times, the Republican witnesses and Republican members of the committee have used the word "if."
Thank you so much for that. Because honestly, if they would continue to say "if" or Hunter and we were playing a drinking game, I would be drunk by now. Because I promise you, they have not talked about the subject of this, which would be the president. But let me tell you something that was so disturbing as I walked in to this chamber today. As I prepared, I said, what is the crime? Because when you're talking about impeachment, you're talking about high crimes or misdemeanors. And I can't seem to find the crime. And honestly, no one has testified of what crime they believe the president of the United States has committed. But when we start talking about things that look like evidence, they want to act like they blind. They don't know what this is. These are our national secrets. Looks like in the shitter to me. This looks like more evidence of our national secrets.
Did she not eat their ass up?
Yeah.
Listen, Neil, I didn't know they was trying to get Biden impeached. Where I been?
Child, not paying attention. But I don't think it's gonna really. It's not gonna really go nowhere. It's like a failed stunt. People are really laughing at our government across the world. They probably think Americans are stupid. Well, I'm sure they do think that, especially after we elected Trump.
Hello.
they definitely think Americans are stupid. But now that this is going on, I'm like, ooh. The government, I just want to go back to the days where the government just did whatever they did. They was not trying to be superstars or have these moments in the media. They just governed the people.
I couldn't play the whole video, but baby, if I tell y'all gotta go see it. She lit him up.
She ate that motherfucker.
That was in the shitter. I tell you, don't play no games here. They don't play no games. And I don't see how they trying to hold him accountable for what his child does. You can't do that.
No, hell no.
You can't do that at all. No, that's crazy. And on other news, Kevin McCarthy's out. And as the Speaker of the House.
You know, well, I'll tell you what, people do dumb things to compromise to try to get what they want in the moment. And now he put in a rule after it took him 15 times or more to get elected that if one person wants to say that they want to vote for him to be out of there, it can just be one person. And now his rule done came to bite him in his ass because they was like, oh, you out of here.
Yeah.
Just one person.
Yeah, I'm like, you know, that's why.
But it was more than one person.
No, but one person can bring it up to the floor and say, let's take a vote. It didn't need to be multiple people. And that one person say, okay, I got enough people to get you out of here. Because you know the Democrats not fucking with you like that because they don't
That's how they do them nonprofits. And you gotta get to a board. You gotta get to a board that won't get you out of there. Because you can come up with the nonprofit and everything, honey. The board say, no, ma'am, they can vote you right on up out of there. So you gotta get to a board that you can trust that won't get you together. He ain't had that job.
But not even when. I think also once you get the power, you can't let the power get to your head. I think that's sometimes what happens a lot with a lot of politicians. Like he made the rule to get the Speaker of the House, and he never thought that these people, the Republicans, would vote him out. You know what I'm saying? So I think sometimes when you get the power, you have to be mindful of the people who put you in power.
If it took you 15 times to get in or 10 plus rounds of voting, but you know they
don't want you. Mm-hmm.
So
you might as well go in the office and pack your stuff.
But it's just so crazy because the person that is like his pro temp person, his interim speaker, the first thing you do is want to evict Nancy Pelosi. This lady is in California to bury her good friend, Senator Feinstein, and you want to, we want you out of this office.
We want you out of office.
It just makes no sense, like the dumbness that they're doing. It's a comedy show at this point, and it's like, ooh.
No, you know what the comedy show was the stare down with Trump.
Oh, yeah.
That was stupid too. Everything has to be a show for him.
Oh yeah, he's definitely entertaining.
I mean, he's a reality star, so I would expect he gonna do what he got to do for ratings because he comes from reality, so he knows those moments give you ratings and views, and he get all this free publicity that all these other candidates can only dream of.
It's crazy, child. Well, yeah, I do know that. Like we always say, make sure you register to vote, and vote for those things that align with your beliefs. We're not here to change your beliefs or anything like that, but we do want you to register to vote and do your due diligence as a citizen of the United States of America and vote. Okay.
And you see, the person that was leading the act to get him out of there is a Republican from Florida. I want to tell you, people in Florida, we're just ignorant on all aspects.
Oh my God.
It's not even the black. It's just people in Florida are just on a whole nother.
But did y'all hear about the mayor in Dallas that was a Democrat, and when he got in, he want to change parties he want to be a Republican now?
I didn't hear that.
And he's a black man.
That's to be expected. Of course, he would do that.
They done got to him. He done bit the apple.
So I don't mind people being a Republican or whatever, because you have to have a check and balance system in government. It's just when you're far left, like the Marjorie Taylor Greene, or the Matt Guy from Florida, it's just so far left. Because I mean, you do have to have a balance of people. So if you could be moderate, meet somebody in the middle like they used to do 10, 15 years ago, I don't mind you being a Republican or Democrat. But now it's just like this. If you got to go all the way left.
Yeah, you got to do this. You got to be that way, and that's that. You can't ride the fence. In other news, the other day, we Facebook was a little taken aback. We always have lately here on our point of view. We like to stress how if you having issues and you need to talk to someone, mental illness is a really big thing in the community, and we don't like to address it a lot. And some people don't address it when they have it themselves, and some people don't like to go to therapy and things like that. But if you need to have someone to talk to, you need to talk to someone. You should go to therapy. The other day, Tigger had posted on his page that mental illness is real, and my mental has been off lately. It's just time for me to go. And he posted that on September 27th. And then I don't know what day this was, but he made another post. Well, we don't know who made the post, but it said it comes with a heavy heart that announced the sudden and tragic passing of who you all know as Tigger Sanchez. This outcome was certainly unexpected and has left us all in total shock. During the time of immense sorrow, we kindly ask for privacy as we grieve the overwhelming loss. As the circumstances that surround the tragic situation, it is still under investigation. Tigger will always remain in our hearts. His absence, I can't see that because this stuff is being over there. But so when all of this has started, when we got the news, I reached out to a couple of my friends that knew people that hung with Tigger and stuff like that, and I called them and I was like, well, y'all might need to go check on Tigger and see what's going on with him, because he's been making some disturbing posts lately. And they reached out to the people or whatever, and they said that Tigger and his partner was having some problems, some issues the night before, and they talked to him, and the partner and him, he left where the partner was, and they don't know where he went. So, even that person kind of like broke down and was like crying and going through it. Everybody was like, from what my understanding was going through. When you hear something like that, and especially when it's unexpected, you go crazy. And then I guess the next day or so, the boyfriend makes a post. And I don't want this to go down. It says, I'm over and sick of the bullshit. People don't want to be fixed or helped because being broken gives them more sympathy and attention, especially when they've had plenty of opportunities to get the help they needed and chose not to. To play on people's hearts and feelings with death games is sick as fuck, especially when you yourself had a close friend pass earlier this year. To sit back and watch people react just to see if people love you is sick as fuck. Who do you love? To have your mom screaming and crying on my phone for you sounds that I'll never forget, and you just chilling at your friend's house who also keeping up your bullshit without even calling her to let her know you're okay is sick as fuck. I can't read the rest of it, y'all read it. But y'all get the gist of what was said. So then Tigger made a post right after that and apologized for the previous post. I don't, I like, y'all say mental illness is real, for real. But when you have people playing in it with you, that's not good. Now, how you as a friend is sitting there aiding it, allegedly. How y'all feel about that? Trent?
I feel so many different ways about it. That must be a lonely, dark place to be in, to have to fake your death to see if someone loves you or cares enough about you. I don't know what, I've never been in that place, but I do know how it feels to be invisible. I know how it feels to feel isolated and feel that nobody cares for you. But I do also know how I feel to seek some type of counsel so that I can understand why I feel that way, and so that I can find solace and comfort in something else, even being a higher power than myself. So my prayers is up for Tigger, because that was so serious. The internet instantaneously went into a rest in peace Tigger. That's just how crazy it got. You know what I'm saying? And I could only imagine the pain that his mom was feeling at the moment, to think that she's lost a child. Parents expect for you to bury them, not the other way around. So I just feel bad for this whole entire situation. And my prayer is that Tigger will seek help and some type of counsel, so that he can understand life and put his life in perspective, and start over and get a different outlook and perspective on life.
Well, I do hope that he got what he was looking for. I do hope he got that, but I do hope he get help. Neil, what you gonna say about it?
I agree with Trent. I agree with Trent. Things like that, although I know Tigger socially, I don't know him personally, so I don't know his personal everyday, day-to-day demons that he deals with. But to put a parent through that kind of stuff is just completely just out of order to me, out of line. And if you are someone who is feeling vulnerable or needs somebody to talk to, it's so many places out here to seek help for free. It's not like you got to pay $125 to go sit on somebody's couch these days. It's a lot of free places out here that will give you the support you need. Sometimes people might need to be medicated. If somebody is feeling depressed, they might need to take depression medication. So it's just certain things and resources that's out here for people. And surprisingly, that was on the Wednesday he posted that. I saw him the very next night doing the show at Mix. So,
nothing.
See, I would have left out of there, because I would have thought there was a goddamn ghost, and I thought I drank too much. I probably thought they made me to drink. They be making the cold and shit. Let me out this motherfucker. I would have left.
Bitch, because I'm telling you, bitch, I would have had too much, whatever it was. I would have been drinking.
I like to smoke my little weed, and I'd be looking up there. Nigga, you supposed to be dead. Let me get out of here.
Giselle.
I think how the situation transpired, I definitely think it's sad. But I'm going to look at it from a different perspective, because he is alive. So I feel that maybe him doing that, he was able to see that, because I think his reasoning for doing it was because he's so in love with his boyfriend and they had a big blow up. I'm assuming, this is me just assuming. So I'm assuming that him and his boyfriend had a big blow up, and he made the post to get the attention of the boyfriend. I don't think he expected it to leak to get back to his mother or such like that. He probably just wanted to get the attention of the boyfriend, and I think he did that.
So Facebook was he only friends with his boyfriend on Facebook, right?
No. I'm ultimately what I'm saying is that he's friends with more than his boyfriend on Facebook. I don't know. I'm just saying
he should have put that shit in a text.
I think that he now maybe sees that people do really love him and people do really care for his well-being. So then, that is a silver line. So something good did happen out of this. And I hope that he's able to see that, you know, his value is not always tied to a man or tied to someone else loving him. He can say that, hey, I know I am loved and I can now go get the help that I need to get, you know?
I agree with that.
And that's why I'm saying, you know,
shout out to Zodiac.
I really do hope that he got what he wanted out of the situation, even though it wasn't a good situation. But to see that he is loved by many people, you know, and it's just not, you know, you're not alone, and people do care for you, and so I hope he did find solace in that, but do like reach out to someone and get help, because to do that, to find out, you know, how someone truly feel about you, is, you know, it's not a good thing, and then for the boyfriend to make the post and say, you know, that's sick and that's crazy to him that you would do something like that.
It is. That's why we praying. We praying for you over here.
Definitely praying for you.
And you know what though? And the next time you die, we're not gonna even believe it.
But let me ask you, how does someone approach someone and say, "Hey, I think I'm battling"? I mean, how does one?
Well, that's why, you know, some people have a wall of, even with their closest friends, they don't let their closest friend know the demons that they're dealing with. So that's why you have so many outside resources that it's easy to talk to outside resources. Like my job, we get 4 times a year to go to a psychiatrist or a therapist and talk to them. And I go all 4 times a year. Just initially, I just used to go because this is part of my benefits I'm paying for, so I might as well use it. But I actually enjoy going, because you just get, sometimes it's just good just to get it off your chest. You feel light. You feel like, okay, bitch, it's off. I said my piece and I can move on.
Yeah, true.
And sometimes you just want somebody there for a listening ear and not for no advice. You know, you just want to vent and you want to get it out. And sometimes getting it out helps you.
But once you,
because you listen to what you're saying.
Yeah.
And so, you know, and that could help you a whole lot.
Yeah.
And for people that don't want to go to therapy, sometimes, especially people with their Facebook fingers and online bullying and want to get something out, so that write a note to yourself, write a letter to yourself, and you just write it out and you keep it. But you got it out and you move on.
They say it's important to journal too. A lot of people journal.
Oh, I used to journal a lot.
Yeah,
I used to journal a whole lot.
Yeah.
But I would usually have the number for the hotline. But please Google it, and if somebody can Google it and put it in here, that would be great. Thank you ahead of time. But Tickle, we're praying for you.
Yes, we are.
And hope that you are going to get some help, and hope that you are doing okay. In other news, this is another sad situation that I saw, and I hate to see stuff like this. I saw this on T.S. Madison's page, and it was a trans woman. I don't know what city this was in. It gave me like Philly or somewhere like that.
I want to say Baltimore, Philly area.
Yeah, it gave me that. And this trans woman was walking down the street, and she said something like, "Excuse me, pretty and handsome, pretty," whatever she may have said. And the guys just attacked her. And this is not a good look, so I want to put my warning on, what is it called?
Disclaimer
up. So, yes.
Some cute ass shit. I don't never see no shit like that.
What did you say?
Oh, like move your cute ass out my way. Like what, bro? Move your cute ass out my way.
Hey, Grace, thank yo told Dizzy, move your cute ass out my way. Move your cute ass out my way, guys. Move your cute ass out my way. Put the crate on this shit, Tommy. Put the crate on this shit, Tommy. Watch your mouth next time.
That was really sad. That was really sad. That was trifling. That was low down, dirty, and like, what would give you? What would want to make you want to text somebody that that gave you a compliment? As a matter of fact, just because it was a trans woman, you could say what you want to say, and do all that, but to throw stuff at her, hit her with a crate, all that kind of stuff, because whatever it was, because I had to log out, and I don't remember what she said. What she said? Excuse me, handsome, cutie.
Your cute ass, move your cute ass out the way.
Yeah. It's not, and exactly. Has she had a gun?
I wish she had one.
Has she had shot them? And that's why they tell us now that all trans women should have some type of protection for stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
at least
we will still get the time, though. We'll still get charged with murder, regardless if it was
But that would have to be self-defense right there, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. So a couple of disturbing things in the video outside of what Chevelle just stated.
That's what I say, Reggie.
The culture in which we live in now, people, before they help you, they will take out their cell phones and record it and watch it. They will watch it and videotape it just so they can upload it. I mean, every single day I deal with fights where kids, as soon as they start fighting, you can't even get to the fight good because everybody done put a circle around it, blocking you from getting there because they record it. So that can go real left. Also, I'm not saying all people are like this, but that probably would have went a whole different way had she probably said the same exact comment to a person by themselves. But when you like around a group of people, now I got to put on for my
Now
boys.
you showing out.
Yes.
You showing out for your friends.
Absolutely.
And True T, you probably one of the ones that is on the DL and want to have the girls or whoever or the boys on the low. And that's why you got so defensive.
Right.
And this happened, it had to be in the downtown area because it was buildings all over the place. So I'm like, bitch, this can go on right downtown. People just like, bitch, fuck that. I ain't going over there.
And they
Which
just
I
laughing and cackling.
Other people who don't want to insert themselves in things because you never know what people have on them. You insert yourself in something, bitch, you end up shot or the target.
And what I didn't like is the fact that the other guys joined in on it and they didn't have anything to do with it.
Well, the video is
well, we can't. Can y'all see?
Can't see you.
Go out and come back in.
Me?
Yeah, we can't see you.
Oh God. Okay.
You gone, girl.
Right. That's exactly why the girl should be licensed to carry. And here lately, like a lot of my friends have been telling me, you need to get you a gun. You need to get you a gun. You need to get you a gun.
Definitely.
And I always, being that, I don't like them. I just, but I see that I do need one, and I don't know if it was because of being in the post thing or anything like that, but it seemed like after that, I'm scared of guns. Actually, I just I don't like, the sound of it and all that kind of stuff. Like even when I watch sometimes when I watch TV, it kind of like if I'm sleeping at night and I can hear a gunshot, I have to turn my TV. But for stuff like that, that made me want to go get me a gun.
Yeah, and you should go to a gun range. I mean, going to a gun range is so fun to me. I mean, you're learning how to shoot it, but it's also just a fun experience.
Yeah, it's a little therapeutic too because you get to get stress off and stuff. You do. But you know what? I was hoping she had a gun. I kept saying, pull out your gun and shoot them. Pull out your taser. I just do something. That's how I felt in the video. But also on the flip side, also you got to understand how your aesthetic come off as well too. you know, a passable girl that wouldn't have happened to her because they don't know. That child almost looked like Kevin Hart with a wig on. I'm just seeing it from the back.
And but yet and still that does not give them
you still got to. I know, but you still got to carry yourself a different way. You know, you can't insert yourself like that. We can't automatically always feel like everybody's comfortable with our lifestyle just because it's so acceptable and more acceptable than it was years ago. You know, we can't automatically assume that for everybody. And she looked pretty hard in that video. And I'm not victim shaming her or anything, but mind your business, keep walking, and get on down there. Don't say shit to them. It's something homophobic is big,
and especially these days, and you walking in a group of young black men.
Yes.
And when you say move your cute ass out the way,
right? So I totally get it, you know. But
and then my thing with the video is that I hate even seeing that it happened. Can y'all see me now? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. But when I mean, we don't know how people react because everyone reacts differently in the situation. But she wasn't even attempting to get away.
No.
So it was almost like as if I'm kind of conflicted because it was like you're not even trying to protect yourself. I would have ran.
I don't think I don't know if she did like. She scared they was gonna chase her, or so, at some point they was just gonna stop. She thought like, you know, that's what I was getting. Maybe y'all gonna stop, and if I run, y'all gonna chase me. And
well, that could be true too.
But this has happened
before. Let me get
this has happened to her before. This is her fourth time this happened.
And then going back to what Trent said, your appearance plays a part. You know, not saying that every woman is going to be passable. That we're not. You know, we all have our crosses to bear in this transition. Yes. But like the wig, like you just picked it up out of it's just so much that you could. So many components played a part in that video, but she did not deserve to be treated in the manner in which she did.
No, she did.
All by simply saying "excuse me," but you know.
No, excuse me, cutie.
Excuse me, cutie. Yeah.
With the big
booty. Cute ass.
With your cute ass.
That's just like, and it ain't funny though, but this is like a girlfriend of mine. We was in the IHOP years ago in Atlanta, and she went to the restroom, and she came out, and the police was waiting on her at the door. And they asked her what restroom she came out of. She said, I came out of this one. He said, which restroom is that? She said, that's the women's restroom. He said, are you a female? And she said, what do I appear as, sweetie? And he said, well, my name is Officer such and such, and don't call me sweetie. Well, darling, da 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 da.
Why Doreen do all that?
Listen. So, you know, and needless to say, he arrested her. You know, but he didn't have to. Right. But you kept.
It's
antagonizing.
Yeah.
It's sort of like when the police be jumping on people. Sometimes all they got to do is relax and let them handcuff them and put them in the car. You can figure it out later, but they fight them all the way down to the end. Then our people end up getting shot and killed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've doing all that fighting. They're not going to stop until something happens. You know, you just let them fucking arrest you and sit down.
How y'all all know the Doreen story? There wasn't nobody there but me, Sophia, and my brother Ray.
Hey, that's a classic story there. Shout out to Doreen. I love Doreen.
Congratulations, Doreen.
Congratulations, Doreen. And speaking of Doreen, she just won Miss Florida at Lord's. We'll talk about it in a minute. Okay. But yeah, I'm thinking that y'all all know this.
So did y'all have to go burn her out? I mean, are they what?
No, we didn't burn her out. She got out the next day. She came to the house still in drag.
She went to the restroom and spent the night in the shit house.
Yeah, still in drag. By the time she got there, she was orange though, bitch. And I tell you, she good and orange. Yes, ma'am, honey. Shout out to Titan in the morning. In other news, Athena Sinclair had made a post about a fellow entertainer. Let me go. Why is this? Okay, there you go. A fellow entertainer wearing a box braided wig. You know, we had this conversation about a couple of seasons ago about another girl wearing it too. And this was the post that she made. Wow, imagine being a complete Karen, ticking off a whole community with your craziness to the point you feel you need a bodyguard at a pageant. Then being so tone deaf, you wear black box braids for a number. Like, what is wrong with people? Photo in the comments. This is the photo.
Oh, look at her.
No.
Oh, look at her. Her lipstick crooked.
So this is the comments. Her name is Billy McBride.
Hey, Billy.
And so this was her look. Then she responded to Athena's post. Let's see if this. Okay. Athena, because she blocked Athena. I blocked her because she is a hate machine. Sorry if that seems insensitive to you. She was blocking everybody that had anything to say. Knowing what I do of you, Athena, you must agree with this troll. Sorry, I am a Native American descent. I can braid my hair or wear braids anytime I wish, regardless of my heritage. Also, honey, this is my page. I can delete or block whomever I want. So the girl was doing share. That she was doing an illusion of share. And this was the look. Some people said that they didn't ever see Cher do the look before. And then somebody in the post said, well, this is Cher. They said, when did Cher wear box braids? I found grand total of 0 references to show Cher in box braids like this. Well, there she go. With the box braids on. And then up under that same post,
Sure looks sick.
Don't you? Up on that same post, Athena said, we'll read Cher too, but I ain't seen nobody reading Cher for wearing these box braids.
Cher mixed with black. She keep black dick in her.
I just kind of think it's like really, I don't know the person, but this thing kind of reaching to me because I mean, it's an illusion. You're giving an illusion. I mean, damn, 15 years ago, every black girl that did Mariah Carey had a damn blonde wig. They ain't looking nothing like her.
But my thing is, though, you know, a lot of white people do Mariah Carey, and guess what? Mariah Carey black.
She was black when she left that first husband.
Her dad is black.
Yeah.
But it's just that I think it's reaching.
And so I think it's reaching too. Bo Derek had braids. Who read her?
Yeah.
And black people don't own the monopoly to braids.
Exactly.
That's a hairstyle anybody can wear. And on the flip side, check this out. All these motherfucking wigs and shit, that ain't our natural goddamn hair. All this fucking blonde and all these fucking colors. Y'all emulate white people all the goddamn
black
time.
People can't wear blonde hair either then.
And blue contacts and green contacts. That ain't our shit.
And that person actually put me in the mindset of Cher when I'm like, okay, I can see that.
When you posted the picture, I saw Cher. I thought it was Cher.
So you knew exactly who she was doing.
Right, she wasn't trying to do Sexy Red. Or Sukihana, she wasn't doing that. Okay.
So I'm like, you know, I just don't. We don't own hairstyles.
I mean, but I do think that some hairstyles are specific to certain cultures, and I do
too.
I wouldn't think now if this lady was wearing an afro or something.
Cher wore one of them before.
I wouldn't mind that neither. Again, black folks wear all these straight hair.
Sonny wears that look.
That's true. That is true. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna shut up on this one.
Damn.
I was with you, Athena girl.
I'm like, I don't get, the big problem. And the woman was, now I don't know the woman and her background and what she do and her attitude and this, that, and the other, and why y'all read her. But she was doing an illusion, and Cher had the stuff on. Mm-hmm. So exactly like they say they think they have history. Sounds like they do.
They fuck the same nigga.
Sounds
because it's really not that big of a deal to me.
Yeah, because I just think it's crazy. This weekend in Virginia, Talib Sanchez, Passion Sinclair, Tokyo, and Eric won Nations in Virginia. So congratulations to them. They got some little nations under their belt. So I'm proud of them. And also in Florida, there was Miss Florida, Mr. Florida, Miss Florida Supreme, and Miss Florida at Large. Congratulations to Bobby Iman. He won his second pageant judge. All right. Bobby, you was going, and he was first one up last year to I think it was last year or year before last to at Mr. Florida. And now he's Mr. Florida. And Miss Florida at Large is Doree Sierra Saunders, and Florida Supreme is Brittany Moore, and Miss Florida is Yesha Jokovic. Congratulations to those individuals on winning Miss Florida. They say it was a lot going on down there in Florida, child.
Mm-hmm.
The pageant then was to the wee hours of the morning, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean longer than your birthday, longer than a holiday.
Mm.
Girl, I'm longer than Aretha Franklin's funeral.
Her titties was longer than her funeral.
And baby, if I tell you, it was long, but they made it through, child. And yeah, but honey,
shout out to Sherry Payne too.
Sherry Payne is back in the trenches. Yes, shout out to Sherry Payne, baby. Welcome back.
I ain't seen her since they cheated her at Continental Elite.
Ew.
From Maya Douglas.
Lord. Baxter made a post and said, stop getting upset and sending them people crying on the floor. It's your fault. You didn't do anything with it all year, but that's what y'all get for cheating. I didn't know who Baxter was talking about. I didn't see Baxter's live last night, so I don't even know if he brought it up.
Yes, he did.
Did it? What did he say? Did he say the same thing I said in the group?
Yeah, he said that woman ain't won no pageant.
Who?
Juliana. The beautiful Juliana.
Yeah, they said she wanted a hotel or something, child.
So allegedly what she asked them for was for them on the night of the males, she had asked them to get her a hotel room. And they told her, no, you live right here. Like you live like 30 minutes. Get in your car. We'll see you tomorrow. She's like, the pageant is long and like I gotta be here tomorrow. And so they was like, no ma'am, we'll see you tomorrow. And so she took her crown and threw it around. I hate this fucking system.
Oh, yeah, Juliana.
So, but we'll see you tomorrow. Put your little bent crown on and crown Yesha. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So yeah, that's what they said. And that's what happened over there. So
what be happening with these queens? Speaking of queens, what the hell was Portia Paris for US of A at Large?
She was at home.
Why she went there?
I don't know. We might have to ask her. I don't know.
Portia Paris, get in these comments. Get in my inbox. I want to know why you was not there at Large. Okay.
Okay. Shy. Oh, but I got some more things. Shay. They told me they lost your bag, girl, but they found it. They said the kids was on the scavenger hunt.
What was in the bag?
Girl, stop. And it wasn't closed. Baby, I said the kids was scrounging.
What was in the bag?
It wasn't closed. Baby.
Okay, you know what's in the bag.
They said it wasn't closed, bitch. I holler.
Shout out
when
to
they said
Shaquille
find
Lee.
mother gangster stuff right now. Right now. We gonna
Shout out
stop
to
the
Keanu
pageant.
Dickinson.
We gonna stop the pageant, okay?
Okay.
And also in other news, this weekend there was also a pageant in Atlanta. Pageant was everywhere. I was at a pageant in Kentucky, and the House of Royal pageant was this weekend. And shout out to Neil and his pageant and Pampers. They had put
Shout out
they
to
produced
Neil Pampers.
a great pageant this weekend, a fun pageant. And if I tell you a pageant that's so different, shout
It
out to
was
Sasha Sanchez
so entertaining.
and it's Christian Lord, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay.
That's Giselle's brother. Is that your brother?
Yeah.
Christian Lord. And so to give y'all a little preview of Neil's pageant, I made a little video and I got to cut out, so I'll be back and y'all continue. Okay.
Neil, you know why the people here.
Hey, the people out here, they want to talk about it.
Is Pampers here?
Ooh. I don't think
he just said in the messages he here.
I sent him the link, but I just want to start off first saying that the contestants that competed for the contest, especially the male contestants, it was such a good contest for the males. It was a close contest. I mean, they battled from first category to last category.
Yes, they did.
From the first category, from presentation alone, I knew that Reggie was about to be a problem.
Reggie was definitely a problem.
Yeah, he was.
So, I mean, it was amazing. I'm glad them as well as the newcomers, as far as Sasha, I took a chance to even run because it's something different. It's something different. It's just, for me, it's exciting. It doesn't have to be
exciting to me too.
It don't have to be your thing. It's my thing. That's why it's like my pageant and Pamper pageant, because we wanted to be something different. So I just appreciate those who decided to do it.
Yeah.
As far as what Giselle scared off several of the girls that was running.
Oh, Giselle.
Because, yes.
Am I like not here? Can you see me?
I can see you.
Oh, okay.
So she scared off several girls that were supposed to be running because Giselle had been talking about running all this time, and the day before, I can't pull it together. Which goes back to her saying she's a procrastinator. Somebody but I was expecting that. That's why I was not expecting her not to run, but when she said, "Oh, my things didn't come together," I'm like, okay, that goes to her thing of being a procrastinator. But the people that dropped out because they heard Giselle was running, I'm like, child, why are y'all scared of Giselle?
Giselle, you scared the girls off?
I'm like, Giselle she can be beat, which goes to the other end for the boys.
She ain't scared of though, bitch.
But the girls don't like to these girls who was talking to me seem like they don't like to compete against each other. But Larry and Carlos came down here together, stayed together, got ready for the pageant next to each other. So it's like these boys are saying, "Oh, bitch, I can beat you. No, you're not gonna beat me. Let's jump in the pageant." Larry even paid Carlos entry fee to say,
Oh,
"No, bitch."
shit.
So I'm
What?
like, that's the type of environment that's like fun, and we just want to be different and energetic.
Junior
So,
talking about lost together.
yeah,
Not lost together.
Junior L.
they definitely lost together, but it was fun. And then
I enjoyed it too.
I did too.
So I thought like after lip sync battle, which lip sync battle is the highlight of our pageant. That's what sets our pageant completely different from everybody else's pageant.
Right.
And they're battling each other. And the boys did not fail this year.
No, they did not, honey.
Lip sync battle. Carlos Dupree and Monty battle, which I knew that was like, bitch, that's Meek Mill. That song is a hype song anyway.
Yeah.
And after Carlos did that song and Monty, I was like, bitch, Carlos probably won this because there's no way no way Reggie gonna be able to come behind him, Reggie and Larry, and do something with this Tevin Campbell. But bitch, I was mistaken because they turned to Tevin Campbell. Reggie completely took Larry's prop, and bitch, the girl started working for him, and the song was perfect for what the girl was doing to Reggie. I'm like, bitch, Reggie, did you pay this girl?
Wait, Larry had posted when your something becomes your kryptonite.
When your secret weapon becomes your kryptonite. Because his secret weapon was the girl, but Reggie ended up battling with the girl or talking with the girl, and the song is "Can We Talk for a Minute?" Like begging you, I just want to know your name. So she's trying to get away from Reggie and is playing into the lyrics of the song.
Yeah,
I can't wait. I want to see it.
It was so good. But Carlos was top notch in that battle. It was,
baby. Carlos had flick Monty through water. He jumped on the table. He did a death drop on the table. Baby, I tell you, they was in there clowning.
Carlos ate that building alive. I was like, damn.
But that's like Carlos do that song on the show anyway.
Oh, so he had a heads up.
Yeah, and I think just did it on the show.
And I think that's the beauty of what I hope next year is that more people will come and compete for the pageant, because the beauty in the pageant is that the entertainers who are good at everyday performing, that's your advantage, because there is no talent competition. It's a lip sync battle, so that's where you get the upper hand in.
Yeah,
you can outperform somebody else because you're all on the even playing field.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Even best dressed child, you can not have a pretty gown, but you know how to dress. you might not have no sickening clothes, no sickening evening gown, but you know how to dress to come to the club.
So
to go to an event.
Sophia had on Gucci and Louis Vuitton all night long.
Yeah, see, y'all work Sophia, and I see that's what y'all see. Sophia was up there, and she had told Stasha to move out the way.
Yeah, Sophia should at least got last. At least.
But what? Okay, so listen. So y'all have this rule at the pageant.
16 and 18.
It was 16 and 18.
Yeah.
Oh, I only got 18. And 18 had said if you didn't make enough points. And what was 16 saying? But 18 said if you didn't make enough points, that
okay, that you will will the title, and if it's a will, it's a way.
Yeah.
But we went over in detail at registration. You give everybody just like any contest, I would assume you go over the rules at registration. You go over them in detail. You talk about it. You explain the rules, and that's what we did. And so it was Trent and the other judges tasked to judge the competition. And we told Trent and other judges who were judging, score them the way that they need to be scored. Not giving brownie points because it's new, because or that only contestants score them because they have to receive a certain score. And we talked about the score at registration.
With the contestants.
Yes. So
they had the option to say, oh, okay, well, nah, I'm not doing this.
Yeah. And let me explain something to people. My rules and Jason's rules are for our pageant. If you don't like the rules, it's 1,000 other pageants to go to.
That's
correct. That makes it's a not your thing. It's a my thing.
Yeah.
So I'm not changing.
So you sticking by your shit.
I'm not changing our rules to accommodate a person that not only not competing, but not even in an audience. So anybody can be on social media giving your opinions, which those are your opinions. You're entitled to your opinions. But do I care about your opinions? Probably not.
Junior said it was a grammatically incorrect rule.
It was fine. It was. That will is grammatically incorrect, but what was correct was when I stated it in registration. For the person, JR, who wasn't there in person, or so, girl, get out of here.
I've overheard the contestants say you just didn't want them because hadn't there been anybody else, you would have let it slide. What do you feel about that? What do you say to that?
They can think whatever they want to think, because the thing is, you have rules in place for a reason, and when you fluctuate on your rules, then things get real gray, things get real murky. That's like when pageants have 6 contestants, but you say, oh, it's 6 contestants, but we have a top 5. And people are like, oh, they need to just lay all 6 in. Well, the rules say it's a top 5 for a reason. And then when they do it one time, and then they don't do it the next time, now you're like, oh, they acting funny. They didn't want that person. Just follow your rules. If you're consistent with your rules, then there's no gray area. And
that child got very. I was watching Baxter's live last night, and that child was very emotional. Have you reached out to him?
I don't reach, like, for all the years I've been doing pageants, I don't reach out to any contestant the first few days after the contest, because, you know, everybody, they need to gather their thoughts and things. So I don't reach out to anybody the first few days after a contest.
Well, I was surprised that they didn't even know the lip sync battle. I felt like those contestants, I don't know who, did they pick their own song or you picked the song for them?
They randomly got chosen the song at registration. However, the song for the female contestant, she got one song, but since, you know, they're the only contestant, so she asked if she can do another one of the songs.
Oh.
See, so they didn't know their songs?
They did not know their songs.
Let me go back. So, see, she asked if she can do another song. That goes back to Rule 16, which says that House of Royal reserves the right to change the rules based off what we want to do. So when she asked that question, we let her pick her song. We was like, okay, you can do one of the other 3 songs as long as it's on one of the 3 songs.
So she picked the song that was on the list that y'all had.
7 Rings.
Yeah.
And she didn't know it. So when do they get the song list?
Like, it was at least 5 months for the pageant.
Oh. So y'all had time to learn the song.
The songs were on the, like, when we put out the flyer, it was on the flyer.
Yep. And I was just, and it's not that, what's his name? Clorox didn't know the song, but that was a part of the song that he had a wardrobe malfunction. So he kept his back to us for an extended amount of time. So it's just like not knowing your words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It says rule number 16 was House of Royal reserves the right to make any decisions regarding any matter not covered in this document.
Right. Like when she asked, can she change her song? That was a rule that we reserve the right to make. And we say, sure, you're the only contestant. You can pick the song that you want to perform.
Out of the songs that's listed.
Out of the songs that's listed.
And you still didn't know it.
So, and then I'm gonna tell you, of course, Tuesday night I'm playing cards, and I'm seeing where my phone's on charge, but I go to I'm seeing where I'm tagged in Baxter live, and then I'm like, bitch, I'm entertaining a house full of people. Then so I was like, okay. Somebody texted me saying, "Oh, Baptist saying, oh, you need to come to live. You need to come to live." I'm like, bitch, you could never think that I'm going to come to be sequestered to anybody's live or anybody's anything. Like, bitch, you can't sequester me. I do things on my time.
That's right.
So, and I do things on my platform. Why would I come and do something and answer to another bitch? That's not what I do. No day of the week.
Damn. Well, the young man that was competing for Royal Prince, he made a post said, "Dear Pageantry Systems, I get it. I am a loser, and y'all don't want me. Side note, I couldn't even beat myself in a pageant. I'm embarrassed and hurt." That's the post. No reads or shade towards no one but myself. So I see all the posts reading me on the comments, and I agree with all of them. I'm nothing. I'm a joke, and I'm not worthy. Side note too, I just wanted to be accepted and appreciated, but good night.
So
first of all, you don't have to be accepted or appreciated by nobody but your family and God. And you don't even have to be accepted by your family.
It goes back to like what Giselle was about earlier. Because first off, he's a really nice guy. Like I've only had positive interactions with him. So I don't know anything negative about him per se. But when Giselle was talking about earlier, when we talked about the ticket situation, self-love. Like I think you don't have to love me or like me. I love myself enough for the both of us. So you can't rattle me. I just can't be rattled.
That goes back to saying you don't have to be some accepted and appreciated by nobody but God.
Yes.
But there is a part of people that want to be accepted from the community and they want to shine bright. And being a king or a queen gives you the opportunity to have a name and to have a platform to elevate yourself in a way that people who don't really do this, can. But some people need that attention. Attention is a drug.
Yeah. And I also, I don't think I get it. Like, imagine it's like going to an interview and they're saying like going to a job fair and they're having this open job fair. We're trying to hire 100 people and you're the only person to show up to the job fair and they say, "Oh, well, we're no longer hiring." So it was his one opportunity. He made it feel like, okay, well, this is my opportunity to show the pageantry world what I'm capable of doing because there's no other contestants to beat me. There's no way they could cheat me. And then this happens. So I get how that can feel like a personal attack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. It's not a personal attack because listen,
you didn't know the words to your song.
But again, he did. I mean, he was flawed, but I'm still saying it was only him. And he couldn't even win that. But
so my thing is when they explained it in registration, if you so secure in everything, you gonna stay in and say, okay, I got this. My clothing's right. I know the music. I can do this. I'm by myself.
Right.
You went up there and did not know the song. That's what killed you. So you knew that there was gonna be some flaws somewhere up in there. So you knew there was a possibility that these points wasn't finna add up. And let me ask you this, Trent. You judged him. And in any of his clothes categories, were there like some major flaws that could have kept him out the pageant had it been anybody else in there except for the talent portion?
I don't think he had major flaws. There's some things I would have tweaked, but he put his best foot forward. But I think it's the talent part that
took the talent part is what
all
kept
the
him
way
out, right?
It's a big part. That talent part is big, like Renaissance on stage panel is. You can win all them other categories, but if you fuck up in that panel, you can almost not place at Renaissance.
Yeah.
So that's how big the lip sync battle is for this pageant. So that went over really badly. So if anything cost him, it wasn't the clothes, it was more so the talent.
And when they saying if you don't make these points, in my mind, bitch, I really don't know these words.
Right.
To this. So I'm not okay, I'm out. Because I already know that this is talent. This was finna like my points is gonna get taken away here.
And the thing is,
and I can't
also,
be good if I don't know the words.
That's right.
The thing is that the thing that stands us out the most, in addition to the judges showing their scores, but it's the lip sync battle. We cannot waver on the rule of someone not knowing the songs and X, Y, Z and taking a chance and winning the contest, because it sends out a bad message, because that's the brand. That's like the thing that brands us differently from everyone else, especially when we get a song months ahead of time.
That goes back to, I'm sorry, go ahead, Neil.
I would say it's not a shout out to him or anybody else, but just for any competitor. If we give you something 4 months ahead of time, 5 months ahead of time, it's almost disrespectful to us that you come and not know it, because this is what we've given you and said, this is it. These are the 3 songs. These are the 3 songs.
We're giving you your talent. It's up to you to put it together.
Well, let me ask this question. Would you have just crowned one of them had they had only one been good?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because that's the rule.
That's the rule.
That's why I can say I can't waver on our rules to play. We 3 years into it, so I can't do a gray area. I can't do anything.
Honey, that's just like Drag Race. When Drag Race give you your audition stuff and you make it, they give you these songs. They're not changing them songs. So if
I guess what I'm saying is, if the king would have just been good and the queen wasn't, would you have just only crowned the king?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just like they gave them the songs, I'm saying still, Drag Race give them people their songs. So when they make the bottom, just be prepared for whatever song they finna throw out there. So that means you need to learn the song. And they're not changing their rules either. So if you can go to their place and accept them rules, y'all can accept the rules at Royal.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
And you got to know where you're competing to, not just jumping.
And you got to know where you competing.
Know where you're competing. You know, if you go to USFA and all you do is have beautiful gowns, that ain't the place for you, because you got to be decent in interview and damn good in talent. So if you're not a great talented person, why are you over there? EOY, you know you got to be creative.
And you know, that's the thing. I've judged Carlos for several times, and I've only seen Carlos do like basically one talent with the nephew or the nigga or whatever talent he always does. So to me, I wouldn't say Carlos is the most talented person, but for a lip sync battle and all that kind of stuff, what he did the other night, he slayed.
Yeah.
No. Carlos is really coming into his own right now.
Oh, yes,
Carlos on his grown man shit, and I like seeing it. Carlos can almost do that Meek Mills for talent, like at another. I'm for real. It was that good. I was in amazement. Like I couldn't stop watching. I was so tuned in. It was so natural. It wasn't contrived. It was great. He can almost do that for a talent.
I'm telling you.
But for a talent, people overthink the process for a talent. They in the
you do what you do what entertains. I hadn't been that entertained all year. Like I've been to show after show this year. It's 90,000 shows here. I haven't been that entertained all year.
But I'm gonna say this, and we say it all the time: know where you're going. Look at your handbooks. If they have handbooks and rules and regulations, read them. Don't just jump in no pageant. Read and know the scoring system.
Yeah. Know
the scoring system. It ain't about, when you're doing pageants, it's just not about looking at the categories and getting ready for the categories. It's about studying the system, knowing the ins and outs of pageants, what they want from you, what they expect of you. You know, all of the little things count.
Know if the promoter want to fuck.
We as contestants, we have to be self-aware. We have to know we can't look in the mirror and lie to ourselves. We have to say, okay, this does not look good on me. I cannot wear this thinking I'm gonna score well in the pageant. You know what I'm saying? I think we have to take accountability, and that's what's lacking in contestants, because we just want to kind of like skate by.
You got a lot of probably like a lot of yes ma'ams on your team.
And because they want to make us accept this mediocrity that they putting out now and giving them perfect scores for, and say you can't take off, you can't take off, you can't take off, you can't take off. You know what I'm saying? This shit just ain't amazing no more.
And so,
because at one point I went to the judges because their scores wasn't reflective of what was on stage, and I'm like, if you agree to put your scores up with confidence. Don't be, oh, this is it. No, put your score up and say, this is what I gave this person. Don't be timid with it.
But you know what? You may have to get the ballroom people to judge the pageant because y'all got a more I don't give a fuck attitude. Like, bitch, fuck you. Here go. It's a 2 out of 10, bitch. What? It's a chop, bitch. What? Y'all don't care about
ballroom people don't know how to judge. Some ballroom people don't know how to judge.
But that's what Neil them are looking for when it comes to those gag.
Oh, well, you know, those categories ain't even like that though. So you know, yeah. So you actually can get ballroom people to judge.
Right. What could be strictly opinion and not
it's runway and it's looks.
Red carpet.
Red carpet, yeah. So ballroom people can judge that. But perfect example of somebody that don't know the system. I was at Mr. Texas at Large and Miss Texas. Shout out to Alexis Nicole Whitney. She won Miss Texas USA at Large this weekend. And the scores for the categories for the at large guys were all over the place. And this guy won talent, this guy won interview, this guy won that. And the guy that won talent, when they called out the second run up and the first run up, he over there
bucking. Thank you, Jesus.
Baby, Sean John.
EBBB Shanama.
Oh, EBBR Shando.
Oh.
And they called out another one. They called out another person.
I can't. They got to be the most embarrassing shit.
Gathered your thoughts together and start doing this here. You got to know where you go, where you're going.
God damn.
And you got to excel and be consistent.
Yeah.
You can't drop the ball in one category and be exceptional in this category and mediocre in this category and win no pageant. You can't do that. And that's an any pageant, 1 through 10 or any of it.
Yeah.
Yes. And everybody knows that it's 1 through 24 at Miss USA, at the USA system for talent. And it's 1 through 12 for interview and 1 through 12 for formal wear evening game. 60 points total for formal wear and evening gown, 60 points total for interview, 124 points for talent.
Yeah.
And anything you at USA, you want to stay in between 56 and 60. I say 54 at the least, but you got to be good.
Yeah.
In talent.
And this is ranked.
When you get to, this is ranked. On Final Night, it's ranked.
It's ranked. For all the people who say you can't give me your opinion, it's an opinion of who you think get the 12. Who get
it's
the
your
11,
opinion.
Who get the 10, who get the 9.
Pageantry is subjective. Everything is subjective. I mean, you have a panel of judges judging, but it's still subjective to that particular judge.
Yes, he was. He was real signaling for talent, but they said the interview was dead last.
Oh, bless his heart. God damn.
Well, I mean, I would like to, end with concluding. We'll be around next year for year 4 of the House of Royal, where pageantry and ballroom will meet. And for those that is not for it, it's not for you. For those that is for it, is for you to come and compete.
Yeah, be a little more inviting now. Have them to come out and watch a different type of pageant.
Just
come to take the scene by storm, because it's really a great system. You know what I'm saying? And
it's so cute. I want to come and watch the pageant next year.
It's so good. We're
gonna go live. Our point of view going live from the pageant next year.
We could do that.
I mean, the thing is, people are so traditional in their way of thinking, but these same individuals, we're like, oh, we want something different, but you don't want different. Because you want to stay the same.
Well, we're going to be different. Our point of view, we're going to be sitting on the panel next year in our booth with our headphones on, our cameras and stuff, and we're going to be recording live. And we're going to be talking about it like the Olympics.
I mean, it is. I mean,
okay.
Because first,
we got to go to commercial break, and we'll be right back.
We'll be back, y'all. Clorox, keep your head up here.
Yeah, keep your head up, Clorox. They say you good, Jeff.
You are good. You getting there. Keep your goddamn head up and stop feeling sorry for yourself.
could suck dick. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm 20. I can suck a dick. Like, that's nothing. That's nothing.
Yo.
I'm going on a trip to get some fucking dick. Speeding down the road, I might be a hoe.
But this pussy is now on the market at a high motherfucking bid. And I got a tune up, an oil change, and it's got a spark plug change too. This shit ready to roll for a new motherfucking soul. And it won't be you, bitch.
So one last thing in the pageant before we go to general topics.
Okay.
I love Amari and Paris together because it's a great blend of pageantry and ballroom, the commentators, and they just work amazing together. So
I enjoyed them a lot too.
Yes, they know how to get it crunk from the beginning. It's the high energy star with legend statement of stars. So Paris know how to get it crunk, and it forces the ballroom people to get out of their comfort zone because they had, like, Siobhan was hesitant to go on stage on first, but when she did go on stage, Siobhan gave y'all a show.
Yes, she did.
When they called Naisha out for legend statement of stars, Naisha gave y'all a show on that stage.
Yes, she did.
Andre Exotic, he gave y'all a show.
Can we just talk about Exotic? Exotic got it. He got it. Do you hear me?
Yes, that baby.
If I look
amazing.
like him, I won't even let people speak to me. You have to speak to my bodyguard, and they'll tell me that you spoke.
That's the amazing thing about him. He's so humble,
so humble, and a beautiful spirit.
He's amazing. Wow. Like, I don't have anything to say.
I'm looking forward to seeing him at MBU. I am looking forward.
Shout out to my grandbaby Andre. So I got a last minute
a funny story about Andre. So people don't like, before Andre got into pageants and balls, me and Andre used to work together. Like, we used to teach next door to each other for like a couple of years. So the first season of Wendy Williams' show, when she's like, "How you doing?" So the girls would come in and they would ask Andre, "How you doing?" But he's so like blonde sometimes. He was like, "I'm doing well, XYZ." I'm like, bitch, they really trying to play me like, "How you doing?" And it used to be the funniest thing.
Andre good friends with what's the fine boy from Candace show?
Patrick.
Patrick fine ass.
Patrick, whatever his name is, the manager.
The manager at Candace. Well, he ain't the manager no more.
Oh yeah, they don't have that show no more, huh?
They supposed to be coming back.
Oh, they
coming back, yeah.
Candy and the gang coming back, baby. Don't play with Candy.
They picked them back up. She told, okay, all right.
Yeah, smell it.
That part.
She said, "Y'all don't play with me like this now."
Okay, y'all not finna get me together. We're doing this. Candy
Shut
and the
up,
gang.
Rocks.
It's time for general topics, y'all. This came in. I be forgetting I had this thing on. I can't be scooting back like that. This just came in my inbox right during the show, and I thought it was Kiki, so I wanted to put it up. This ain't even on our book. This is better than me. Did it come up?
It's definitely.
Okay. She cut her best friend out because she said, "To me, loyalty is loyalty. If you cheat on someone you're in a committed relationship with, imagine what you'll do to me."
God damn. God damn.
Do y'all believe in that, Giselle?
Repeat the question.
She said, if you cheat on somebody you in a committed relationship with, just imagine what you'll do to me.
They best friends. They were best friends.
They best friends.
I mean, I guess I can get her sentiment, but I wouldn't stop being friends with one of my friends who was cheating on their partner. No, I don't think I would. Would I trust him as much? Maybe not, but no. I wouldn't.
Well, I wouldn't trust you around my man. But
did you say man or men?
Because you gotta say men.
My man, all three.
Hey, Amari.
All three of them. So if you cheat with one of your friends, man, then that's different. But if you're just cheating with niggas, that's what whatever. That's what people do.
Or maybe she formed a friendship with the boyfriend as well, and then she's like, I don't like how you doing about the situation, so I can't fuck with you because that's fucked up how you doing this good man. So I'm a slide.
Ma'am. If one of my friends called one of my man, they friend, oh, you're not my friend no more. You can't be friends with my man. Like if y'all weren't friends prior to, it's no opportunity for y'all to become friends.
I know some of my girlfriends who have made their child's boyfriend their child.
That's late to me.
And then they done broke up and they still the child. See, I don't believe in that.
That's late to me when people. I'm real big on loyalty, and maybe that's a Virgo thing. I don't know. If you're loyal to me, I'm loyal to you. But when you're not loyal to me, bitch, I am not loyal to you. I'm not gonna be nice at all about it. And if we are friends and you do something shady to me, I can't even hide it. I'm like, bitch, no, you fucked up, and now you became public enemy number one until the next person does the same thing.
So, what you think?
I don't know. I think that's a bit extreme though, because that ain't got nothing to do. It's two different type of relationships. She's in a romantic relationship, and this is a friendship. I don't know the situation with your lover, what y'all got going on, and what y'all allow in your relationship. So that ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't feel like it have anything to do with me to keep you from being my friend. And I don't need that much loyalty from people to get by in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need, like, some people want people to be down 10 toes for them, right? Like, if they don't like somebody, you can't like them. If they don't fuck with this, all that. I don't do all that shit.
Oh no, not that type of loyalty.
Loyalty ain't always a great thing. So sometimes, what are you loyal to? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I need a bitch who loyal to if we cool and not if we are close friends and I'm not in a room and bitches are speaking about me in this room, you inform me, even if you're not strong enough to say something to me about it or defend me to them. You still let me know what the bitch is saying, and I will address the bitch. So, I mean, that's
I don't even care to hear it though.
Yeah, I'm with Trent. I don't care to hear.
I don't even care to hear. Don't bring me that shit.
I don't care to hear, but I want you. I would expect you to stand up for me in that
setting.
Time. Yeah. I would expect you to stand up for me in that time.
But I mean, I guess I'm from the mindset of, well, I don't know about it, so what harm is it doing to me? You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know that they're talking about me. So you bring it back to me.
I don't know that they're talking about me, but in the midst of, if my friend is there and they're having a group conversation, I just come up in a negative light, and my friend is there, and my friend don't take up for me, somebody in that group is gonna tell me that happened.
Yeah. And so I'm okay with my friend not taking them, because all your friends are.
But if my friend don't tell me about it, I'm with you, Neil. I now have a problem, because now you didn't say nothing and you didn't tell me about it.
Listen, some things be true. Like sometimes you say, hey, somebody say,
hey,
oh, you know that breath be stank as a motherfucker. What's that breath be stank as a motherfucker? What you gonna get up and say? She just didn't brush her teeth this morning. What you gonna say?
Well, no.
If it's true, it's true.
It's about.
If it's true, it's true. That bitch be stank. Yeah. You right about that. That's my friend. That's my friend, but that bitch stank.
Somebody who's trying to say something about you, or if I'm reading Trent to Giselle and Giselle's not telling Trent is gonna be, when he see me, oh hey Kiki, like smiling. Don't be fake with me. I don't want to be fake with a bitch who I know is saying negative things about me. Like, let me know, because I can walk past you like you walk past me. It's no tea, because you can say whatever about me, but I want to know if I'm like, I don't want to be fake walking to a bitch who I know saying.
Don't see it for you. Got it.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. If you hug me, I'm hugging you back. I don't give a fuck if you don't feel no type of way
bitch, don't
about
touch me. You don't see it for me, bitch, your fake ass. And but if you
damn, Chevelle.
if bitch don't don't I don't fuck with you. I don't like
because
no.
the thing is, I think all the time when friends can go back and forth with each other. Me and Nicole go back and forth with each other all the time. But I'm not gonna let another bitch read Nicole in front of me. That's not your job.
No, you do it too well. You ran her off this show.
Sure.
Shit, ain't can nobody else do it.
No, I wasn't the one that stopped sending her the link to get in. There's only one person sending that link out.
Y'all can share it. How would it make you feel to learn this? No, don't do that, bitch. Oh, you had clocked that beast dive? Yes, ma'am. You know, I got that from Venus Night. She was doing Beauty.
Shout out to Nicole.
Beast.
Nicole said she here.
Hey, Colin. Sometimes y'all, you walk up to if anybody walk up to y'all and they start doing this at you without nothing, they call you a beast. Sign language. Yes, ma'am. I learned that from Queen Venus. Yes, ma'am. Beauty and the Beast. How would it make you feel to learn that someone that you were previously in a relationship with said that they never really cared about you or truly wanted to be with you? You were just something that they needed in that moment. Oh, that mean they was using you.
It's a lot of that going on, probably. Like,
yeah,
but you broken up with them, right? Y'all not together no more, right?
Yeah, it said how would you feel your previous that you were previously in a relationship.
I wouldn't care.
Yeah, at that point I wouldn't care because it's done, and I found out that, and I really hate the time that I lost with you, but it's a lesson learned. Mm-hmm. You made it hard for the next motherfucker.
Oh, god damn.
Oh, you really did.
But so, but everybody use somebody for something, whether it's for if it's material, monetarily, physically, or somebody to talk to. We all get something out of a relationship. So when they say like, I just use this person, you got to be like, to what extent? They may use you for what they needed too. They probably need a little dick 3 times a week, head twice. You know what I'm saying? Shoot your club up. That's probably all they needed in the relationship at the time. So, everybody gets something out of
protection.
You know what I'm saying? One of days and
yeah. Well, after I get out of jail for popping his ass, we can be cordial.
Damn. I ain't going to jail.
Goddamn Wednesday. That Wednesday false, son.
Yeah. Shout out to Trey Son.
Well, Neil, what you think? I'm sure
he care.
I'm sure you
care.
Neil don't care.
No,
I care. I
really don't think it matters because it sounds like a used type situation, which people do that in heterosexual relationships, gay relationships, all types of relationships. So, and the thing is, if somebody's using, like, if I'm the person that's providing for Giselle, I'm gonna use her as my tour till I feel like going to the next, or vice versa. She don't get what she can get out of me until she's ready to go to the next. So I don't think it's something that is unusual. I think it happens every day. I think we probably all know people who are in relationships or have been around relationships that
girl, you need to leave that, girl. He's not good for you.
But I think everything in life, not everything, but I do think everything. Well, yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. So I think everything in life, especially relationships and jobs and stuff like that, even with houses and cars, it's used as a plateau to get to the next level. So this boyfriend here, I'm dating him because I may not have a sustainable place to stay or whatever. So this person is giving me a roof over my head. But eventually, when I get out this situation, I won't have to use another man to have a roof over my head because I'm now on my feet and I can sustain myself. So I think it's everybody uses everybody to get something else.
because you done got on your feet and he done taught you something. He done groomed you and you working to get something together. Because I always think, unless you're in a relationship just to like be in it for the moment, that's dating. But if you see somebody that you want to build something with and help them and be, what's this?
I'm testing your theory.
Oh, okay.
I'm testing your theory.
I said you could share it. I said you share it.
You're right.
Y'all say hello to Nicole Love Dupree.
I mean, you're right.
Hey, Colin.
Hi.
Yeah, but I'm just what we're talking about right now.
Your boyfriend.
We're talking about if you ever cared about someone that said they truly didn't, they was just wanted to be with you because you was something to do at the moment. And and shit, I think I'd have been in some of that.
Yeah.
Because they be with you in the moment because you are who you are. And once they become somebody in the community too, they back out too.
Yeah, but long as a nut was busted, that's all that matters.
A nut go get busted.
Long as a nut was busted.
You just wasn't here just willing in and just riding along for the free ride. So, but none of that, Welcome, Nicole. Y'all say hey, Nicole. Send Nicole some hearts and shit.
Head twice.
How y'all doing? It's been a long time.
A long time.
No. I shouldn't have left you without a dub beat to step two. Step two.
Step two. Yes. I say hey, Nicole. Send Nicole some hearts and shit.
It has been a long time.
I have never ever. What is one thing that you can say you have never done?
Step two.
One thing I can say I have never done.
I've never eaten an oyster.
Okay. And me either, Giselle. Me either.
I have.
I haven't. I don't like the texture.
Yeah, I don't like the texture.
It's not my thing. No.
I'm with Winston. I never tried crack because it had my mama so ugly.
I've never done coke. I've never done coke.
I have never done it either. And people think that. I remember Johnny Thomas told me one time, Nicole, you don't do drugs. I said, I smoke weed, but I do it at home. I can't do both of them out at the club. He said, I thought you was the heavy cokehead for years.
Oh, shit.
I said, well, damn.
Timothy said, I have never used a partner. I have. For satisfaction.
Yeah,
but,
Tim, you got some from that partner now.
I've never done anything like hardcore drugs either. I've only done I've only done weed. I've never done coke. I've never done meth. I've took an X pill before. I've never done Molly. An X pill?
Yeah.
Amazing. They're late now. But you can go sleep on them and everything now.
I've never one thing I want to do, but I've never done. I've never shot a gun before.
Oh, not even a BB gun.
No.
You definitely do that.
I never have. And if I had, I would have been in Philly with that girl shooting all them niggas off of them.
What you have never done before, Neil?
I never got peed on before.
Oh, me either.
Me either.
And
I haven't, but I've peed on people before. You ever peed on somebody?
Yeah, I have, and I kind of wanted them to return the favor, but it didn't happen. So,
damn.
Like, did you want them to pee on your body or your face?
I don't know. It just seemed like when they got so much joy out of it, I was like wondering, like, could this thing bring me so much joy? It's just a thought, but I've never had it done. But
I'll be instantly ready to take a shower.
Well, you are.
Well, no.
just golden.
It's golden.
Yeah.
I don't like the smell that come with that though.
That's unhealthy piss there. You get the good piss.
That's that piss for people that don't drink water
and drink Coke 45 all day long.
Yeah. I've been drinking liquor and stuff.
But you piss on them in the tub though. They got to already be in the tub. Like, can you piss on your bed and shit?
See, it's too much work. I can't.
Yeah, but like, how do you have that planned out already? That has to be something you have planned out.
You drink a lot of.
Some people just like doing it. I mean, I can't even.
Do you ask them, and then in the midst of that, I know some of you motherfuckers out here is pissy. Y'all let us know. How y'all?
I mean, that would just like turn me off immediately though for you to turn around and say, "Can I piss on you?"
Or will you pee on me?
But usually, it's not like that. It's the people who want it done to them. They'll be more vocal about it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then too, like, I mean, sometimes when you're like, yeah. Sometimes if the person is bottoming, they could just pee on themselves. So that could
I've seen that happen.
Yeah.
And then people start peeing in people's booty at one time.
Oh,
you remember that was a thing?
To do that before.
Oh, that's putting waste in your
in your waist.
Well, you already got it there anyway.
Huh?
You already got waste in there anyway.
Not there. Your waist ain't my waist.
You're making a slush.
And I done clean my waist out. I done clean my waist out. Water clean.
Zodiac said this too much. Zodiac said this too much.
Quite an odd topic the night I come on.
Okay. I mean, we just went there, didn't we?
Okay.
Immediately.
Oh, right. As entertainers, there are often a lot of expectations placed upon us. Do you think this affects your decision and or actions as an entertainer? Why or why not? Nicole?
I believe it can do it, especially like considering if you're doing a contest or stuff. I've learned over the past couple of years that it doesn't matter to me about what the expectation level is on the show part, like what they expect to see and all of that, because I know what I'm going to give. I'm going to be polished from head to toe. You may not like what I'm doing, or I might do that song that you like bored to death, but that's what I do. And when it comes to pageant, that people have a certain level of expectation on what they expect you to bring and all of that, especially with having your longevity of being in the business.
Trent, you as a makeup artist, how does that question pertain to you?
Oh, it's really big as a makeup artist because, like I always say that, like a lot of times I won't even take people if I don't feel great about it. You know what I'm saying? Because every time I put my work out, that's my signature. That's my business. And I read a book a long time ago by Russell Simmons where he said one of the rules was never less than your best. So I always tell myself, if I can't put my best out, then I'm not putting anything out. So I'm very particular about this. So that's why I don't take 100 people when it's pageant time and all of this stuff. And that's why I even took a step back from it, because I'm very cognizant of what I put out, because I want it to be great. And I want to always be consistent in my work because I set that standard for myself and I want to keep it.
I bet it's harder for you though, because people expect you to be a magician or a surgeon for real.
Yeah.
And you can only do so much with what you're working with.
And listen, you gotta check my technique.
You can't come to me looking like Shanae and want to leave him.
No, I've made some monkeys look good.
Oh, you can't use that. Can't use that word.
Yes, I can. Some of us look like monkeys. Some of us look like monkeys.
Nia, how does this question pertain to you in your field?
What was the question again?
The question is, there are often a lot of expectations placed upon us. Do you think this affects your decisions and or actions in your case as a teacher, principal?
Yeah, so everything that I do, I weigh, before I make the decision, I weigh the no's and the yeses. So, for example, if a teacher asks me something, if my reigning queen or king or whatever asks me something, I weigh all the yeses and the nos before I make a decision. And if the no's or the cons outweigh the pros, then that determines my position. Like anybody that knows me knows I rarely make big decisions on a whim. Like I probably never have done it really. I sit back, and even when me and Pam's getting ready for a pageant, he'll throw something out there and I'll listen to it. And then the next day I call him like, okay, I thought about it. And then I'll go through all my pros and cons about that decision. So I'm just a very methodical person when it comes to making any decision.
What about you, Giselle? As an entertainer, it is a lot of expectations placed upon us. Do that affect your decisions or actions?
Yeah, I think definitely it definitely it affects my decision in competing, because I feel that the audience, especially in pageantry, the audience, they're coming to see a show, and they're coming to see you at your best. And I think that's why I don't pageant hop or do all these little pageants, because it's fruitless. I mean, sure, I'll win money at the end of the night and stuff like that, but I'm not garnering any type of more attention. I feel like I want to compete where the greats have competed, and I want to give my fans and give people who believe in me a show. So if I can't give them my absolute best, I won't compete, which is why I wasn't at House of Royal.
That's good. You got a whole year to get it together.
For me, there are a lot of expectations, and being when I was a bigger girl, I used to always think that they expected me to do this and dance and be that way. And that's why for the longest in pageants, I danced for talent, because I knew that that's what they expected me to do. And that's what usually will make me win, So I expected to do that. But like Nicole said, as an entertainer, as far as shows, I know what I give on the show, and I'm not going to give less than. So I expect myself to be good, and because I'm a brand myself, so I'm not gonna not represent myself in the best light that I can. So I expect myself to be great. And as far as pageants, I knew what they expected from me, so that's why I did, the things that I came up with. So when I did Queen, it was started with Miss Transsexual, it was a relief for me to do Gladys Knight, because that's like when I first started doing pageants, I started doing Jennifer Holliday and Allison Williams. So that's what I love to do, stuff like what Nicole did. I like to drag and do that kind of stuff. That's what I did. But I knew that this dancing would get me to catapult me into another realm. So that's why that made me who I am today. So that's why I took on that, because that was the expectation from the people. But I'm not going to be expect myself to be no greater than, I want myself to be. When a pageant is over and there has been a discrepancy in the scores, someone was left out of the finals. How do you feel this should be handled? What should the pageant do for this contestant? That has happened before, like in the last year or two. And I forgot what happened, and I don't know what they did. But what do you do? Because they might not be that good next year. Somebody else could come along next year and tap on the package that they had for this year, but this year could have been their year.
So when you say they were left out the finals, you mean like the top 5 or the top 12?
No, the finals. And I remember whoever it was that happened. They were left out the finals, and I don't know. They missed the scores up. Something happened, and they were left out the finals.
Layla.
Was it Layla?
At Glamorous.
No. This was I want to say it was a male contestant. This was a male. I feel like it was a male contestant at like one of the American systems or something like that.
So he didn't get a chance to compete final night.
No,
but he should have been able.
Yeah, he ended up making it, but it was Continental. I remember this happening. But what do you do? Like,
what can you do?
I think you have to
apologize and give them their entry fee back and tell them if they want to compete the following year that they welcome to come back.
I think
you got to sponsor me a category.
No, I think if you compete the following year, you say, "Child, you made the 10 or whatever." So you ain't got to do prelim night. That's a spot that we already know gone.
That would be a good solution.
Yeah. I definitely think that's the only solution. You have to give them. You have to automatically put them in the 10.
Yeah,
or the 5.
It would have to be like an 11 then.
Yeah.
It was a Mr. Pageant.
Or you can give them a winner's prize package because they need to get back home. They got to pay their dancers. They didn't get a chance to use. It need to be some kind of compensation. That's right away. Not I can't come back. I made it this year.
Yeah, and there's no telling where I would have failed at.
And listen, y'all remember Santana didn't make the top at Continental until that girl was late, right?
She was late.
She got in the late. And so she got in the finals and won the whole pageant. Who's to say that guy wouldn't have won the pageant or whoever was left out?
Yeah.
You know. I don't know.
That's crazy.
That's a tough one.
Do you believe veterans can learn from newcomers? And if so, what have you learned from a newcomer in your field? I do think that, I wouldn't say per se newcomer, but I have learned some things from people that have came in the industry after me, working on showcase with like Sasha Colby and other entertainers like that. When we were on cast, I learned a lot of stuff, from them. And you can pick up on little things. You don't, just because a girl just started doing drag, don't mean you can't pick up little things from them. I just met this girl that was 20 years old the other day in Kentucky, and she was making the most beautiful wigs. Beautiful wigs. Her makeup was amazing. I said, how long you been doing drag? She told me 6 months. And it's certain stuff that she do with her makeup. I can learn from her. Just because we've been in this industry for a long time does not mean we know everything. We don't know everything. Everything is still an evolving process. Life is evolving, and things always change. And so you can always pick up on different things from anybody. And Continental have a whole newcomer court now, except for Nancy. And they're going to get 2 more this month. But what do y'all think about that, Giselle?
I definitely think you can learn from newcomers or people who come up after you. I definitely can see that. I haven't learned nothing from nobody who came up after me because I'm still learning myself. So I consider myself to still be a newcomer. I'm not a veteran in the industry.
Oh no, you're a veteran.
Excuse me? What you say? I'm not a veteran.
Baby, you're a veteran. Don't discount yourself.
But I definitely feel like we can learn. We can learn from everybody in our everyday walk of life. It doesn't matter, what age or what station you're in life. You can learn from people.
Yeah. Exactly, Neil.
So with this quote, I actually have this quote in my office from Albert Einstein. When you stop learning, you start dying, and it's like no matter how old you get, no matter how seasoned you are in the field, you still should be open to learning new things, learning new techniques. I'm not a makeup artist, but I can imagine that makeup artists, it's classes to teach people the latest trends and do these things. As if you're choreographing talents, it's people that's doing classes all the time. I have to take professional developments all the time to keep your tools sharpened. So I think it's a great thing to learn from people that's new because things are different now. And things are forever evolving. So you have to be able to evolve with those changes. And I think with shows and pageants, a lot of new girls, they're entertaining. They're doing things out of the box, but they might not be polished because girls or boys in a certain area, they will focus on being polished. And now the girls want to be a lot of the newcomer kids want to be entertaining, which the polished stuff they might have to learn later.
With no titties and stuff. Trent, what you
Listen, I never see some opportunity to learn from anybody. You can learn from anybody, whether they're being foolish or whether they're being great. There's a lesson to be taught in almost everything someone does. I'm always looking to the newer generation for something. Like one day I got off the judging panel and went backstage and asked BJ, like, show me what you use. Because I don't never want to be so great that nothing else looks good to me. You know how some people always compare what they do to other people. They can't beat me. If it look good and it's sickening, I want to know how you achieve that. Because this new age of people, they're more resourceful than we were when we were growing up and when we started doing stuff. You can go on YouTube and find a way to build a whole house. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's why drag girls can get in drag so easily. They got YouTube to practice makeup, practice this, practice that, you know. So I'm learning from everybody. I learn from crackheads, dicks jiggers, anything. I learn from everybody for real.
Okay. Nicole?
Well, I agree with like a lot of what y'all said, but one thing I am as of late is I've been inspired more by the newcomers, for like the passion that they have for it now. Yes. And I think I've gained that back. And Trent, to add what you were saying, what we didn't have, everything wasn't as accessible to us. Yeah. Do y'all remember how hard it was just to find a bag of stones for a pack of 20s?
Yeah.
Just to put on your sleeves. Now y'all running around here, they got breastplates, they got beaded fabric. We ain't had all that. We was running out spending $2,000 or $3,000 just to get a dress beaded. Now you can just buy 2 beaded panels and you got your whole gown. Yeah. You was around begging folks to do a wig for you. Now you can just order them online. Yeah. You know, we didn't have no lace fronts. That's why we don't have edges. Yes. We had them full wigs that we had to blend our hair in with and spread with hairspray. Yes. And then you pull it out and now all your hair broke off. So y'all got a lot of stuff better than what we had.
Yeah.
A whole lot.
So yeah, it's learning. I'm learning. Let me use some of these tricks that y'all use.
Right.
A whole lot.
Let me do that. And then
that's what makes you want to go back and do dress again. Oh, I can. It's easy to. Oh, it's cheaper. It's a little, not much cheaper, but a little bit cheaper.
It's a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, it ain't much cheaper, but a little bit cheaper. You know, we aren't going to mention any names, but people are still hiring hairstylists and designers that don't deliver. At this point, who is at fault? Are people being willfully ignorant? Yes.
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 Most
Shout out.
Yes.
Shout out to Vogue.
I don't know what they did, but it's just like, and I get it all the time. People will send us stuff from these designers and people that do stuff, and they want us to talk about it here on the show. And I respond back to them, no, I'm not talking about this person, because the person is flat out telling you who they are, you know, and when they always tell you, when they show you, believe them.
That's right.
And to the point where they don't care, you know, but you want it so that you think you must be invincible and they're not gonna do it to you. You can get it too.
And that's the thing. I think people think, oh, they haven't did it to me, so it won't happen to me. And then when it happens to you, you in an uproar, and then you send us text messages about this hairstylist or this design or whatever. I'm like, bitch, I'm not talking about it because y'all are the ignorant fools.
Y'all, because y'all heard this before. We can't make Terry give you your hair. You know what I'm saying? We can't make Savannah make your dress. We just can't do this stuff. Y'all got to stop going.
Because if you have to deal with some of these folks who don't deliver, you better do like I did. Wear your bob. it ain't too many points you're gonna be able to take from me for wearing a bob. It's a hairstyle.
That's true.
You got on hair, baby.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I always say, I know people want different and stuff like that. and that's fine, you know. But I try to like stick with the people I know and try to make it work.
Yeah.
Because I know what they deliver.
Yeah. But I mean that too. But again, I think that a lot of times we feel like, oh, they're not gonna do it to us. They're not gonna do it to us. But
I'm not going to the constant failure.
But then what the problem is, and what I have been seeing a lot of them say is, I have worked with them before, so they feel that, oh, since it hasn't happened yet.
Oh no, some of them haven't worked with them before.
Well, okay, well, but in sometimes they say, well, I've worked with this person before, they didn't do me like this, and so but now they're doing you like this, so yeah, like.
Okay, I'm going. I done been to well, they ain't done that to me, but I have been on the receiving end. Well, they ain't done it to me. They done it to me before. Okay, well, so now I'm done.
Yeah,
but I'm not finna blast them and all that kind of stuff like that. Okay, is that how you want to do it? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Now I'm finna move on to the next. Because guess what? I was doing stuff with somebody else before. I will find somebody else after. Me and you ain't got to do this here. But if I commissioned you and I know that you are one of those people that procrastinate or don't produce, then that's my fault for going to you.
The thing that I find disheartening though is that when people, let's say I have Trent to do my makeup and he doesn't come through, and you show no remorse, you're like, oh bitch, whatever, and you like start reading me as if I'm the problem.
Yeah, I hate that.
I'm like, when y'all see that happening, why do you keep going to this bitch? Because this person is letting you know that
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I ain't giving you your money back.
I think it's more so.
I'm getting that back.
I think it could be like, well, I don't give a fuck now because you decided to take it to a public platform. This could have been handled privately between me and you.
Oh no, they tried that.
No, this be in the private.
I mean, of course they didn't reply to 12 messages. Bitch, they were busy.
They were 12 messages. I can't.
Giselle. You give me you benefit of the doubt, fish. You give me my sister Angelica.
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. What I want to say. So I can get it from a perspective of a person who's providing a service for someone. When you're doing something like hair, or when you're doing something like sewing for someone, when that person sends you that deposit, they feel that they own your time. I don't need you texting me every 3 days saying how's everything coming along. I will let you know when the next fitting. I will let you know when the hair's ready. So to the person who's doing the service, it can be becoming annoying when you're constantly checking them. Because if you didn't think I was going to come through, you should have never sent your deposit.
And not only that too, but a lot of times people be checking back because they hadn't heard anything. As sometimes you got to keep people like when you order anything offline, it'll tell you order ship. Order on its way.
And baby, I still be going. I don't call them, but I be in my tracking.
You be in your tracking so that you will know.
But if we're gonna go with that scenario, sometimes your tracking say will be delivered October 1st. Then you go back and say there's a delay. The package is gonna come October 6th. You're not calling FedEx going off. You're not calling FedEx trying to get your money back. No, because you're waiting to get your package.
Yes,
and the same leniency should be given to people who are doing something.
And that's when I notify them. When I notify them and tell them that I want my shipping fee back because this is the day you told me you was going to deliver. And yes, I will call and harass you about my $5.99.
Yeah.
Because guess what? AliExpress say if it's not delivered by October 21st, you get $1 on your. Give me my $1. It got here on the 22nd.
Yeah.
Because what I'm finna order now is $16. All I got is $15.
there comes a time when you've been doing this for a long time that it needs to become and if this is what you're going to do, it needs to become a business for you. So if you can't handle your day-to-day business, you hire somebody to help you with that so that you can get this stuff out on time. Because when I'm spending my money, I don't want to have to hunt you down. 12 messages is excessive to me to have to call you and ask you about anything. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I sent my money freely to you. When you told me send my money on the 1st, I sent it. When you told me send another.
Yes.
I sent it.
And you know what? Some of these people, they deposits be so crazy because I don't send to people, but throughout my kids, the people I know, they'll be like, okay, I can do it. Send me $70, send me $80. These people are trying to fix their drug bills or get, or they be trying to pay a bill for the night.
That's the problem I have.
They be very inconsistent when they be saying what their deposit is. If your deposit is your deposit is just whatever your fee is, but your deposit can be $50 for me, and then for Trent it's $95. It's whatever. Like, girl.
I don't mind whatever your deposit can be that, but then I pay the deposit. So okay, don't call me, ask me for no more money until you finish my stuff, because that's when you go get your balance.
Right.
It ain't layaway.
And we do got to take in consideration a lot of people that work in that side of the business do be on drugs, though. We do got to take that into consideration.
I don't have to take that into consideration.
No,
yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Then I
won't book them.
Consideration is that I won't come to you.
Right. That's the consideration I'm talking about. Hey,
that's why I don't mind spending them extra $102 or whatever going to June.
Yeah.
Because I can go drop my stuff off at June, and when she tell me to come back, either it's gonna be ready or I'm gonna have to come back for one more fit.
And see, that's when I'm just like when I work with Miss Tony. We go to Tony, you drop your stuff off, you drop a deposit, she gonna give you a fitting day. You come back for that fitting day, you might give her some more money then to pay down on it. Then the next time you come and you picking it up, you pay the balance. Period. That's how I'm used to working.
And if you can't do it, then just say that.
If you can't do it, I can't do it.
I appreciate that.
Like when people ask me, can I do that? Oh, baby, I'm not gonna be able to do that. I'm not gonna say hold this date and I can't do it.
And another thing I don't like is what we be getting on our point of view is when they send these tracking numbers and them tracking be fake.
Well, anytime you ask someone where to send the tracking info, and they say, well, I'm not home at the moment, I'll send it when I get home. That should be a red flag right there that you're not getting your package.
That's right, because you can look online and get that on your phone.
You can get that online easily.
The same phone you texted me with.
Mind you, when I send people stuff, I send them the tracking and everything right there.
They send that to your phone when you put this stuff in.
See?
I
just think it's pathetic, though. I think that when you do business with people, because your name is all you got in this business, and when people speak your name, you do want them to think, that you are professional and you do hold to your word. Your name and your word is all you got. So I don't understand people who fuck over people like that and think it's nothing.
Word of mouth. Word of mouth.
Well, I don't feel sorry for those that get worked either, though. When you
wait a minute, Neil.
I don't, especially if you know what you're getting yourself into, and you already know what you're dealing with. So why'd you even go to them?
Some people can't even make me mad. They can't even make nothing for me.
Do you hear me?
Can't make me mad.
Okay, you can't even make me air. We're gonna come right back. And one thing I would say too with designers and hairstylists and people, period, communication. Communication is key. Yes, what I'm saying? And even when I won Queen last year, that's what I told him I wanted out of him, and I wanted communication. And he owns up to it. I can honestly say that. So I got what I wanted. So you just gotta ask for it, some communication. We're going to commercial break and we'll be right back.
Like Reg is
I was liking that little music. That had took me back to the old house days. I'm hot for you.
Uh-oh.
You felt like you was at the prop house?
Nah. At Clubhouse. even older.
Damn. Oh God. Nicole, so y'all had y'all 10th anniversary, right? 10th year.
Mm-hmm.
How was it?
It was nice. It was
Yeah, I saw it was
nice.
very packed in there too.
Yes, it was.
Ooh.
I was quite surprised.
Man.
So we didn't start doing promotion until like putting those flyers and stuff out like that. But I know they had sent a mass email out, so but it was more packed and real early before the show even started. It was packed.
Wow.
Yes, because by the time I got there, it was no parking. I had done drove around once. It was no parking. I drove around second time and saw Nicole and Gary outside. End up parking illegally behind the so there was no parking spot. So
yeah, that's crowded.
Oh, it was your anniversary this weekend, right, Nicole?
Mm-hmm. Monday.
Yeah.
When I tell you, Nichelle and Envy did the Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion song.
Bungo.
I saw it.
Yes. When I tell you, Envy is really coming into herself. Like she's so much more confident than she used to be to me, and she's like really feeling. She's really coming into herself, and I'm like loving this.
I do too.
New Envy.
I do too.
All right, Envy Jill. Tomorrow night I'm going to San Antonio. We're having a tribute to one of our fallen angels, Janet Fierce Andrews, tomorrow in San Antonio at the Pegasus, and there's going to be a lot of entertainers there to pay tribute to Janet. Her funeral was last weekend, and so we're going to pay tribute to her tomorrow in San Antonio to show our love for Jan. I'm gonna miss my baby.
Rest in
and
peace.
Then also I had posted earlier that which was unexpected too. And we just had her talked about her on the show, and she was on the show last season. Kira was. And she passed away suddenly, which is very tragic. And she has her sister posted a GoFundMe on her page and stuff for to help her and all that kind of stuff like that, because this was like very unexpected, and the way that they treated her in the hospital in New York was horrible.
Oh my God.
I mean, it was absolutely horrible.
Wow.
The stuff that she endured in that hospital. I'm happy to announce that I am the new host for Flip Phone Brunch here in Houston, and our first Flip Phone Brunch is next Sunday. And it's the Hocus Pocus brunch. And Flip Phone is a themed brunch, and they have them in Palm Springs, New York, Chicago, Nashville, Palm Springs, Phoenix. It's probably like 11 of them, 12 of them. They all over. They have them in Fort Lauderdale, and the new one here is here in Houston. And I am the host of the Flip Phone Brunch. Our next brunch is the Beyonce Renaissance Brunch, which is November 11th, and the next one is Mariah Carey Christmas, which is December 16th. So I'm excited about that, and for my Flip Phone events and stuff like that. We want to thank y'all so much, Nicole. Thank you for coming on the show. It was so good to have you.
Thank you for the invite.
I know everybody was really happy to have you. See you on here tonight. Giselle, thank you so much for joining us as always. We love to have you here. I think Dominique will be back next week. Dominique is in Vegas, and we will find out who is our new Miss America. They got some new rules over at Miss America. I think she's gonna tell us about it next week. Some changes over there.
Good luck to Landon. Landon is over there competing.
Oh, Landon is competing. Good luck, Landon. Who else is competing over there?
I don't know.
It's 18 boys. I didn't even really get to I think my nephew Ladarius Jackson Ross is in the pageant also. So shout out to Ladarius.
Shout out.
But thank y'all guys so much for tuning in. And if you haven't subscribed to Chevelle Brooks 75, please do that on YouTube and go and like our Facebook page on Facebook, Our Point of View. And also, if you want to advertise with us here, please hit me up in my inbox, and we will definitely inbox you. Definitely get your spot advertised here on the show. Shout out to Maya Ross Monroe and the lady Jasmina. I'm going to be posting their flyers and stuff on our Point of View page. So once y'all also advertise here, I'm going to start posting them on the Our Point of View page also and sharing them in our stories and stuff like that, so people can continuously see them on there also. But we want to thank y'all so much, and y'all have a good night. And don't forget to always get your juice. Y'all have a good night. Good night, everybody. We love y'all for free.
Good night.
All right. Bye, Tasha. Now, how you end this shit? I don't know where to go now, Just. I'm lost. Are y'all just gonna leave me like that? Where is that? Oh, it's down here. All right. Well, I'm here by myself. Bye, y'all.
Ooh, honey. I gotta go. I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. If I tell you the kids had came in and tuned in tonight, baby. Yes, they did, honey. I hope y'all got y'all juice, cause guess what, baby? I got mine. I can tell y'all one thing. Y'all better tune in next week, baby, for the next episode of the Boom Boom Show. I gotta go. Honey, I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. Baby. Ooh, honey. I gotta go. 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 I gotta go.